So this hyperlink should be with an anchor tag, that is A, with an H reference equal to the input element is which it should start with the quotes, and between the quotes you have to copy the URL, what video you have to show here, okay, what browser you want to give here, okay, and the name, okay. So w3schools.com is the link. If you go to the web page, this W3 schools will be displayed in blue color. Yes, so this blue color, the name what you're going to give as a link, that should be given here, and you have to close the anchor tag. So if I execute this program, you can see this is the program, and if I execute it, you can see in the browser. Yes, you can see the hyperlink here as w3schools.com. If I go to the link, it will directly navigate to the W3 schools browser or the website, not the browser, it is the website. So this is how you have to execute the hyperlink. And going to the image, okay, for image, the tag what you are going to give is with an anchor bracket image src. Src refers to source, equal to, within the quotes you have to copy the location where you have stored it. Okay, for example, have stored here, I have stored the image, have to go to the image properties, have to right click it. If you right click, you have to go to the properties, and properties, there will be a location shown here. Have to, yes, you have, can you see the location? So you have to copy this location, you have to paste here. After that, what you're going to give is, yes, you have to have given the name of the image, dot, in what format it has given, dot jpg, and close the quotes and close the angle bracket. Okay, so this is the way you have to give for image. And after doing it, please save your file, and if you run the file, you can see the image what I have pasted. Guys, can you get this image and a hyperlink?
Yes, Meenakshi.
Yeah. Next, going to video controls. Okay, when you want to go want to add any video to your browser, have to give this angle bracket with video controls, close the angle bracket, and as usual for image, how you have given, have to use source src equal to the same way what I told in the image. Okay, go to the desktop, you have to paste the video in the same file only. Okay, if you copy the file in some other thing, it will not get navigated. So you have to paste the video in the same file with where you have done the HTML file, and again go to the properties of the video as usual in the image what I told you earlier. Copy the properties. Yes, you can see here. Go to properties. If you go to properties, the location will be shown. Yes, you can see the location. Have to copy the location. After that, you have to paste the name of the video what I have given and .mp4. Okay, the same thing I have given here. You can see here. Okay, so I have within the quotes I have given the location with forward slash and the name of the video .mp4. Close the quotes, close the angle bracket. Okay, and you have to close the video tag also. Okay, if you close only, it will be executed. So after execution, you can see here. Yes, I have copied the video here. It will be played in your web browser. Yes, can you see this, guys?
Long hours.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Rejection. Ideas, are brilliant.
Yes, next going to audio.
Great quote from Thomas Edison. That's the
Wait
best
a
job
minute.
of defining.
If you go to audio, the same thing only you are going to do for audio. You can copy the same tag. Okay, for audio, for instead of video, you are going to use audio controls. Copy the location. Yes, I have given the audio here. Go to the properties. Same thing. Go to the location. Copy the location and paste within the quotes and copy the name of the audio what I have given. After the location, give a forward slash and copy the name of the audio with in what format you have saved the audio. It is in .mpeg. Okay, some files may be with mp3 also. So whatever file format you have to paste same thing only. Okay, so type of file is it is given as .mpeg. The same thing I have copied here. As you can see here, then have to close the audio tag. After that, when I get executed, you can see here. As you can see here, audio file, right? So you can increase or the whatever control if you want, you can add in this also. Okay, it will be automatically copied. Is clear with this media links, hyperlink, image tag, and audio and video?
Yes, Meenakshi.
Yeah, it is easy only. If you know the tag, it will be easy only. Then going to, yes, this is how the media links works. Next, going to form tags. Form tags is nothing but if you if you want to create a mail, okay, initially when you start to create a mail, it will ask for name, your mail address, that is whatever mail you want to create, that it will be asked, then your password, those things will be asked, no, that is called as a form tags. As I'll show here, see here, this is the first name, password, and if it is asking for course, if you go to any, if you want to put any enquiry for any college, it will be asking these things, right? Yes or no? Not only for any college, if you go to any website, this form is required for getting an information about the user or the client or the customer. So only this form tags are used. So how we are going to create is by using these tags. So as usual, you have to start with the doctype HTML, the basic tags you have to give, and you have to start with form. For form tags, you have to start with form tag and have given the first name, okay, whatever name you want, first name, last name, these things it will be asked in any website when it is asking for an inquiry. So just have given the first name. How you have to add this first name means you have to add with a label tag, okay, so label, so opening tag, closing tag, within this I have given the first name, and after this have to give an input. Why this input is required means for having this, giving this input, okay, whatever name, if you want to type any name or your name, okay, whatever name you are going to give into the web browser, that is called as input type, okay, this is an element, okay. So input type is equal to, you are going to start with your name, so name value equal to Meena. Meena means it is see, without this also you can execute, okay, without value also you can execute. See, without value, if I say after saving this file, the name will not be shown. If you give value and if you give name for that, the value will be shown within the box under the first name. Okay, this is the difference for value and without value. And the next label, what you're going is, you are going to give a password. Okay, so password means as usual, you're going to give label. Within the label tag, you're going to give password and the input type equal to password. Okay. So guys, I have a question for you. How a password should be displayed? Yeah, in a star or with some dots. Okay. So in the same way, only in your website also it will be given with some dots. If you give any password, see, the password will not be shown as any letters or symbols. It will be given with some dots or stars. Okay, clear with this? So, for selecting your course, you have to use a drop-down list. Okay, there can be n number of courses within a college or in any institute. So, or in any training institution, if you want to choose this drop down list, the input element what you are going to give is, as usual, give a label for selecting a course, and give for giving any option for any drop down list, you have to use a tag like select. Okay, opening select and closing select. Within this, you have to give an option tag. Okay, option is, I have given these many options as MSW, MBA, MSc, MCA. Okay, as per your wish, you can give n number of options. For having a drop down list, you have to mandatorily use this select tag. Within the select tag, you have to use this option. Okay, so when I execute this program, this drop down list have got.
Yes.
Yes. Next, going to radio buttons. Radio buttons is where you are going to select your gender, or if you are going to any shopping website, you are going to select your product, right? So any one of the product only, or if you are going to select means, this option can be used. This option is called as a radio button. Okay, for selecting gender, you cannot select n number of gender. You are only one gender, right? So you can select only one gender. For this, have to use the radio button. Okay, for radio button, I have given the heading as select gender, and within the label, as usual, for everything you have to give label, and the input type you have to give us radio within the quotes, and for everything you have to for every option you are going to give radio. Okay, since it is a radio button, you are going to give input type as radio. And why I have given this name is, see, without the name, multiple options will be selected under radio button. If you give name and you are grouping under this radio under one radio button, you are grouping all these options. Okay, for this purpose only you are giving us name equal to gender. If you are not giving name equal to gender, multiple options will be selected. There will be no difference between the drop down list or checkbox or the radio button. So to having a differentiation or to have only one option to be selected, this name equal to gender should be done within the input type. Okay, so this is the use of the radio button, and this is a tag for that. And for next, if you want to select multiple course, okay, a same person can do a multiple course. If there is any option, they can tick mark this like this. For example, if you're having any you're going to a shopping website, you're going to select multiple products, means you can have this checkbox list. Okay, you're going to checklist, whatever you want, you can check. Okay, for this, the input type, what you're going to use is, as usual, you're going to give a heading and label, and instead of radio, you are going to give a checkbox. Okay, this is a difference. Okay, the same input type only you're going to give for checkbox. The only difference is instead of the word radio, you're going to give checkbox. Okay, so within the checkbox, you can select multiple options. Next one, if you want to select any color, okay, the input type, what you're going to give in the form, you can use it color also. Like if you're going to any, as usual, the same example I'm telling, going to shopping website, you're going to select any garment. Okay, like for girls, you're going to select any tops. You want to select the color, means have to give select your color. Okay, the label what you're going to give is select your color, and the input type you're going to give within the quotes color slash, and you have to close the angle tag. Okay, this is the input type you're going to give color, and when I execute this, you can see here select your color. Okay, next one is going to, when you're going to choose your date of birth or date of admission, something you're going to put in your web browser, means you have to put input type equal to date. Okay, here I have given us select your birth date. Okay, so in many colleges they'll be asking your HSC date of year, date of for such purposes you can give date. If you give date and when you execute it, it will be shown as a calendar. From the calendar you can choose the date, whatever you want. Yes, the calendar will be shown, you can select from this. Okay, and in some cases they will be asking to upload your file or upload your, here I given as an example for uploading your resume. Okay, so if a browser is asking to upload any file, so how we are going to give coding for this is, you are going to give input type equal to, within the quotes you're going to give a file and close the angle bracket with a backslash. Okay, so the label what I given is upload your resume. When I execute it, this file will be seen. So the choose file tab will be opened. If you click choose type, it will be going to some file, and the file will not be going to enter. It will be having some other option, but these are all the basic how we are going to upload it. See, for uploading, you can choose from any documents or something. You can put your file and give open. It will not be uploading. Some other option is there, but this is the basic things. Okay. And if you are going to any website, if you want to give any comments or feedback for anything else, you can create a text area. For giving any text area, what you are going to give is, you have to create a label, and for text area, open and tag as text area how much space you want for a particular area. Okay, so that have given as column equal to 10 and rows equal to 5. Okay, and close the text area. If I execute it, see, here you can see here text area, you can type whatever feedback you are going to give. After creating, for example, if you created a mail, you have created a new account, and if you want to give submit, the submit button can be used. Okay, so for giving submit, same thing, input type is equal to submit. Within the quotes you have to give and close the angle tag with a slash. So this is all about form tags. Okay, form tags is very easy. The same input only you are going to use, but with the same light difference between the words. For radio button you are going to give radio, for checkbox you are going to give checkbox, and for color you are going to give color. Okay, the same input only you are going to give, and between the input you can give the label. Okay, label is the heading. Okay, this is all about font tags. Any doubt on this font tags?
No, Meenakshi.
It's clear for you?
It's clear.
Yeah, okay. Next, going to HTML list tags and table tags. How we are going to create a table, or how we are going to give a list for your web browser. For example, you have a shopping website, and for those shopping website, you're going to give a list of those products. Means I have given as example as list of employees here. So as usual, you have to start with doc type, HTML, HTML head. These are all the basic tags, and leave out the style. I'll teach you later about this. We'll start with the body. Within the body are going to label. Okay. So when you want to give a listed tags, sorry, unordered list, there are 3 types of list here. You can go to the PPT. Let have a read. Will be clear on this if I show through PPT. Yes, there are 3 types of tags. One is unordered list. Second one is ordered list. The third one is description list. When we want to use unordered list, just like that, if your product has to be displayed in your web browser, means just like that, you can give as with an unordered list as UL, and the list tag is LI. LI represents the list, UL represents the unordered list, and you have to close the unordered list. Within the list, how many products you are going to show on the browser, means that many list tags you can use here. Okay, so in my codings, I've used a list of employees for a particular company. So I have used the unordered list. The list goes like Arun, John, Girish. These are all the employees of a company. If I execute this, yes, see, you can see the list of employees without some unordered. There is no order for this. Okay, just like with a bullet or with an option, I have given this list of employees. Then going to ordered list. Okay, the best, if you want to give any ranking for any employees or give best performance for any employees, you can give as ordered list. The OL represents the ordered list. Okay, and the list goes like John, Arun. These are all the best performance. You are going to give ranking for these employees. When you give within the ordered list, it will be shown as ranking 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is called as an ordered list. Next, you are going to give the description list for a particular employee. You are going to describe that particular employee. I have given John as a business analyst and Arun as quality checker. How you are going to describe an employee means have to give with an opening tag as DL. DL represents the description list. Within the description list, you are going to give a term. Okay, the DT represents the term. Within the term, you are going to give the name of the employee, and the DD represents the description of the particular employee. For John, the description what I given is business analyst. So for describing, you have to use a tag as DD with an opening tag and a closing tag. For Arun, I have given as quality checker. So the same as with the opening tag and the closing tag DD. Okay, and you have to close all the tags. Don't forget to close the tags. If you are not closing it, or if you are going to forget it, your file will not be executed as you expect. See, I have given John as business analyst and Arun as quality checker. This is called as the description list. Okay, so these are all the list. Yes, these are all the list of employees. Next one is next you are going to see about, so this is will be a little bit confusing, but I'll explain the best. So how we are going to give a table is you have to start with the table tag. We'll start with the PPT. I have given here the tag for table. The base tag for table is, so these are all the table tags. Okay, the base tags for creating table is you have start with the table, opening tag and the close tag, and with a header. And next one, R represents the table row, data represents the table data. Table data is the information what you're going to give in the row, that is called as a table data. Okay, next one is, yes, so can see the table. Have given the employee name with contact number and with the qualification. These are all the name of the employees with the contact number, just like that I have typed. It is not an exact contact number, and with their qualification I have given. So how we are going to create is, first you have to give within the table how many rows you are going to give, that you have to start. Okay, don't confuse. When you are going to start a table, you have to give open with a table tag. Below that, how many row you are going to give. So for this table, so how many rows are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rows I have created. Okay, so 5 rows with the TR tag. The opening TR and closing TR, you have to give 5. And the TH represents. So you can see the difference between Arun and the employee name. Employee name is within the bold and Arun is given as simple, as an ordinary font. Okay, employee name I have highlighted and is given as a heading. So in the coding, this employee name should be given with an TH tag. TH represents the head. Okay, table head. So employee name with the head, and contact number is another heading, and the qualification is another heading. The one row is completed. Next, going to the another row, the second row is the employee name, contact number and his qualification. There is no heading in the second row, so I'm not going to give the heading. Okay, directly I'm going to enter the data. Instead of heading, I'm going to give the data for that particular second row. So the data what I given is Arun with his contact number, with his qualification, close all the tags and also close the TR tag also. Okay, if I do this, yes, you can see the difference between the first row and the second row. What the difference, guys? This is for table head, the second one is table data. Guys, any confusion in this?
No, Meenakshi, we have understood.
Yeah, okay. So as usual, how many employees you are going to add? The same thing only. You can just like copy and paste, and you can edit the name, contact number and the qualification alone. Okay, no need to type again and again. You can copy the same thing. Okay, and for heading only, you are going to give, instead of table data, you are going to give table heading. That's the difference. And I have given till Sharon. So after executing this, I have closed the table data, table tag. And after executing, have got the table like this. Okay, so when you want any space between this, between Arun, Girish and Jeroen or Sharon, if you want to extend the space, you have to give some styling towards the table. Where you are going to give style means between the, you have to give below the head only. Okay, below the head only you are going to give style. So I have to give space for table, the whole table, the row, the table head and also the table data with a border 1 pixel, and the border should be in black, and the border is collapse means, see, 1 minute, I'll show you one thing. See, when I'm not using this collapse, see the difference between the, give refresh. See, you can see the difference, right? When I'm not using the collapse, the table will not form any column or row, just like box like thing it will be appearing. So when you use, see, when you use collapse, the border and column will be shown as you expect. And I have given padding means, so you can see the difference. When I'm not giving the padding, there will be no space between Arun, Girish or something. Okay, so if you give padding as 6 pixel, whatever space you want between the rows and columns, it will be appearing like when you give padding. Okay, the space what I given is 6 pixel, and the alignment is, if I don't give any alignment, it will be default within the, it will be shown default within the left side of the table. See, so I have given alignment as center, so the table, the word or the employee content what I'm giving within the table, it will give in the center. If you want towards the right, it will be, if you give text align as right, left, center, it will be given as you give in the codings. Okay, so this is the use of the style. Yes, this is the one of the table, and you can see the second table. See, when you want to merge a row, okay, you have only 2 rows for this first column, and if you have any 3 rows for the second column, you can do the coding as like this. Okay, you have to give the only difference, the same thing only. You have to start with the table, and how many rows you want, you have to start with table row. And the first heading I have given name, and the second one is for that heading I have given the data as John. Okay, and when you want to merge, okay, for the party one, for qualification alone, you want to merge two files, two data means how you are going to give is, you have to give row span equal to 2. Okay, if you are going to give 3, three files will three data will get merged. Okay, so how many rows you are going to merge, that you have to give input type as row span equal to 2. Okay, as usual the data is BSc CS, and for the second row the data is MCA. Okay, if you give row span, the rows will get merged. Clear guys? Don't get confused. For merging the file or merging the two columns or two tables, you have to give row span. If you want to give merge for columns, you have to give col span. Okay, that is the only difference.
Yes. Clear.
Yes.
Yeah.